Hey everyone, how's it going? Elliot here and welcome back to my second channel. Today I'm going to be showing you some Switch accessories that are actually worth buying. This video is not sponsored. I had no idea this company was even going to send me these. I don't even know if this company sent them to me. This could have been my nan. They just rocked up in my PO box and yeah, there was no emails or letters inside or any information at all. They cost around $50 each. £35, £38. I'll leave the links to Amazon UK and US in the description. They will be affiliated to support the channel. But yeah, there was no strings attached, no obligation to make these videos. No one told me I needed to do anything, and I'm not getting paid. I just thought I'd clear that. But I genuinely believe this is one of the best accessories that I have seen, but this video is probably going to be called an accessory for the Switch actually worth buying, because I believe that to be true. So, it's called the Satisfy Zen Grip Pro. This is the Ice Edition, but I do think they have other colours. I'm just not sure if it's still going to have the same contents, but there's definitely different colours of grips and stuff like that. The box is quite nice, but I'm really not going to pad this video out with too much rubbish. I just want to show you the accessories. There's a package contents thing on the back, and then inside, nicely enough, there's no other packaging besides the plastic bag that the case, which I'll show you in a second, comes in, which means this can just go straight in the recycling bin, which is very cool. So, here they both are. They sent me two. One's for the regular Switch and one's for the Switch Lite. As you can see, the slightly smaller one. And these cases are very heavy duty. You could boot these across a football pitch and or soccer pitch, sorry, and they're absolutely going to be fine. They're kind of similar to what you'd get a drone in or something like that. A nice heavy duty hard wearing Switch bag. And although it has a little handle on the top, I think an application for this would be just to chuck it in a bag like a rucksack and not worry about any sort of damage your console might sustain from things you've got in your backpack. So that, for me, I feel is probably the real use of this thing. Really nice red accent zips and rubber handle and logos on the zips and stuff. It's all very proper. The zips are nice and high quality as well. So that is the Switch Lite one, and then here you have the regular Switch one. Now, they're pretty much exactly the same. There's no real differences. However, the Switch Lite one is obviously slightly smaller. So this one can take 8 games on the front here. And then you've got a pad, a nice soft felt sort of thing to go over the screen to protect that. And then on the top, you've got some more, another 8 slots here for games. Whereas on this, there's 19. You've got 10 here and you've got 9 here. And again, you've got that really nice soft screen protector. You've got a little zip on both to put some extra bits and bobs in there. I don't know, some more games or some headphones or whatever you want. And then in the back on both, there is some really nice sort of mesh feeling stuff here, which is a really heavy duty thing. I don't think that's going to rip anytime soon. And a really nice red zip, which is a really satisfying thing because it's so high quality. And then in here you have something that I will definitely never use, which is a shoulder strap. So that's probably the only thing in here I wouldn't use. But in this one, you have some more goodies. So, in here you have... Oh, by the way, this also comes with some of these, but I've actually just been using this, so I'll show you those in a second. But you've got 2 Joy-Con rails, which are exactly what they say on the tin. You take your Joy-Cons off, and then you can just slot them onto here. They're not going to do anything. There's no electronics in them. They're just plastic rails, but it's a nice enough way to have your Joy-Cons in a small sort of form factor if you want to play some Mario Kart. They do click into place, which is quite nice, so fair play for that. And they feel really high quality. They genuinely do. If any of you buy this, please leave a comment to reassure people, because I'm sure people are going to be skeptical of this since I was sent it for free. What else do we have in here? So there's another shoulder strap. Again, not really going to use that. And then you have, which came with both, a really nice long, I think this is 3-foot cable. Now this has a beautiful texture to it. I can't really quite describe that as being braided, but I suppose it's just got some sort of a fabric sleeve on it. And then there's this really nice, you know, the inputs there. You've got the USB Type 3, USB 3, and then you've got USB Type C there. And I just love the way that they look. I think they're really fancy and unique. So fair play on just not chucking in a random USB-C cable. And that is pretty much it, besides these little things, which aren't anything too special. But I tell you what, they do make a difference. These are just little rubber covers for your joysticks. And as you can see, I've got them on This one, they do fall off sometimes, especially if you're actually going to set this thing in your bag and move it around. But installing them is not difficult. You just slide them over the existing joysticks rather, and there you go, they're on. But they're just nice. They're just bigger. They don't really make any difference to the input. It's just going to be a nice bigger stick, which I think, for me, is more comfortable. Now, the reason I think this is so excellent, by the way, this also has a little slot under here for the cables and stuff to go in. As you can see, I've done in this one. But yeah, by the way, this, I genuinely mean this, is far more comfortable than just holding the Switch. And we're going to take a look at the build quality of it in just a second. But as you can see, I've got a clear Switch Lite and a clear grip, and it is absolutely superior in every way possible. There's a sort of a rubber grip on the back, but it's not a tacky rubber. It's just like a rubberized finished plastic, so it's still nice and hard. The back also inside has little rubber rails, which are not too obtrusive. They're not going to damage the back of your Switch in any way at all, which means that when you slide this thing in, you're getting a really nice reassured rubber grip, which is sort of friction fitting the Switch in there, so it's not going to just fall out if you hold it upside down. It's also not going to damage anything because it's just plastic on rubber. Sorry about the focus there. But yeah, this is 100% a better way to play your Switch. It makes it so much more comfortable for people who have bigger hands like me, and maybe that's why they sent it to me. They've seen how big my hands are. And yeah, everything is still completely accessible. It's not obstructing anything at all. And then it's going to fit in this lovely carrying case, and you can take that obviously anywhere you go. So here's the other one. You can see it's a nice high quality plastic. I'm not sure what it's made out of. Polycarbonate potentially. It is a really, really high quality feeling plastic. They've got a bit of a sort of a design in the back there, and because it's see-through, you can actually see the sort of the structural supports that they have. It's not just one solid piece of plastic. They've got these sort of reinforced gussets, which is also making a nice design and stuff in there. So it's a really cool thing. And then obviously exactly the same as the other one, there's the rubber sort of rails, which is going to help slide the Switch in and keep it in there once it's in. And yeah, as you can see, bloody lovely. And now I know a grip is nothing new, but this company just seems to be doing it very well. And I'm sure most of you will agree it's a very nice thing. There's not really any room to complain. I think the price that they've put it at is a very justifiable amount of money for the amount that you're getting. A nice cable, a nice hard carrying case, keep all your games organized in the same place. You can see I've got all of mine in there, and it's just a very nice thing. It feels like they've really put a lot of work into designing it, and I would say that it's probably one of the best Switch cases that I've ever seen, and it's definitely an accessory worth buying. That is going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you have enjoyed. Sorry if it feels a little bit rushed. It's just whenever I watch these videos, people go on for so long like I'm doing now. So I'll catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.